It's week 6 of the NFL. And coming up, it's the 49ers, leader at quarterback. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the 49ers and the Seahawks on Thursday night primetime.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to the beautiful city of Seattle. We welcome you inside Lumen Field, the home of the Seahawks. Thanks for having us in. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson, partner. This should be a good one here in the month of October. We got a couple of teams playing good football to get this season going.
And all offseason, Mike, coaches and teams, they talk about the importance of starting the season strong. And here in this matchup for early in the year, we have our first look at two teams that have started off strong. They're playing winning football. They're starting to really understand what their identity is as a team. And for this stage of the season, this is one of the better matchups we've seen so far, and it's going to go along.
All right, just about set for football. The crowd is definitely ready. So are we. Off we go on EA Sports. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there. The Seahawks come on, and that means it's Geno Smith. What a story he's been. Real turnaround here in his 12th year now in the NFL. Came out to Seattle, backed up Russell Wilson the last 3 years. Greg, he has been the starter, and he runs this Seattle offense now.
Some games, the quarterback can just go out there and just take what the defense gives them. They don't have to necessarily create a lot of opportunities for their teammates to go out and perform, and they can still come away with the win. I think today, though, he's going to be asked to carry a little bit more of a load, make some more plays happen, be a little bit more assertive. If he does that, his team's just going to continue to get better and better, and it's going to be a tough matchup.
Maybe a couple there. It's third down. They'll try and run for this with Charbonnet.
Ball carrier. He's tackled at the 34-yard line. A gain of only a yard. It's fourth down.
So it's fourth down. The Seahawks send out the Aussie Michael Dixon to punt. This brought in out past the 20. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. The 49ers offense set to get to work for the first time. They'll be let out by the rookie, Greg, the latest in a long line of NFL quarterbacks from Southern Cal.
You know, some weeks, Mike, it just seems like you just can't do anything wrong. Every play, every throw, it just seems like everything goes your way. And that was certainly the case last week, throwing for over 300 yards, 3 touchdowns. Tell you what, his receivers, they're coming into every game saying, we're going to get a lot of opportunities, and their quarterback can continue to play at that high of a level. There's a lot of production to go around.
They bring a tight end in motion left. That's to his tight end, Kittle. A very nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. Gains nothing. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now they'll set up to throw. Right back to Kittle. That's another one. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. They'll come up here. 1st and 10. On the ground, this is Patrick Taylor. And he's going to lose yardage on this play. They knock him back to the midfield stripe.
Every team makes an emphasis on winning first down, but as a defense, when you're able to take them back for a loss, 2nd and long, you can really become more of a pass-centric defense and really tips the scales into your favor.
Quick throw here is complete. And that's a good game there. It's going to wind up just a couple of yards shy of that first down. They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The tight end motioning left here. Has his man. It's Samuel. And he's going to have the first down taken down after a short pickup of 5, but it will keep the drive going.
And the 49ers first down.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's over the middle to Kittle. A peek at his receiving numbers from a week ago, part of the offensive performance that led them to victory. Back to the air one more time. His fullback releasing, and he's going to bring it in.
Well, not exactly a highlight reel type play, but in some cases, just checking the ball down to your fullback, picking up some positive yards is the only play that's to be made.
He's got his man, right side, it's complete. And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback, getting into the hands of his receiver, and then see what he can do after the catch.
He was trying to hook up with Deebo Samuel that time, and it'll lead to a second down. They'll look to throw yet again. Quick throw, taken in, and he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Converted twice on third down already on this drive. Now can they do it for a third time? He'll drop to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And the 49ers are going to be set up with a first and goal on a pass play that moves them down to the 1. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on second and goal. So Kittle comes in motion. They'll try to run this one in. He slams it in there, and he is in. Isaac Guerrero. Touchdown, San Francisco. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Good drive. They kept the ball. Greg, they moved it effectively down the field and finished it off on the ground for the touchdown.
So often, Mike, we see teams work on a great drive to get down here close, only to settle for a field goal. But in this case, give them a lot of credit. They put a great drive together, but they're able to capitalize and finish it off with 6.
So 7-0 the score, and set now for the dynamic kickoff. This is a short kick, returnable from the 13. And a decent return there. He'll get this up just shy of the 30. The Seahawks offense and Jackson Smith and Jigba ready to get back to work. And he is right up there amongst the league leaders when it comes to receiving yards by a wideout this year. Off the play fake, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
You can't fault the quarterback on this one, Mike. He really didn't even have much of an opportunity. By the time he hit the top of his drop and got his eyes downfield, the defense was all over him, and he really had no choice but to just get that ball out of his hand and live to play another snap.
And he slides and covers up at the end, avoids the hit, and picked up decent yardage along the way. Here's a 3rd down and 4. From the gun, it's Gino. Open man, left side, he's got it. He's going to have that first down, gain of 6, as they convert on 3rd down.
First and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Smith will give it to Charbonnet. A gain of 4 as he's taken down. Here's a 2nd and 6. Again, they'll give it to Charbonnet. And it'll be a pickup of 3. So third down, forthcoming.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 2.
On the bootleg, it's Smith. And he is going to go down. They sack him to end the first quarter. 1 quarter in the books here on a Thursday night. 7-0 is our score. Greg and I back in the Great Northwest in a moment. Here's Michael Dixon now as he's on to punt for the second straight drive. Now fair catch is made and it's just inside the 15-yard line. 49ers offense and the wideout getting set to go once more. As we move deeper in the season, he continues to put up the big numbers week after week, and you see it manifest there, the NFL's leader in receptions to this point of the year. Back to throw here to begin the drive. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. Second down and 8. Back to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring him down.
And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the first down. It's going to bring up fourth down. The 49ers out to punt this one, as he'll hit this from just outside of his own goal line. And he's going to make a fair catch just beyond his own 40-yard line. Out comes the Seattle offense as they get ready for their next possession. They trail here by a touchdown as this drive will start with a first down. Starting this drive on the ground, here comes Charbonnet. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
Really nice job by the interior of this offensive line. It typically just takes one guy to distort the defense to give the back enough room to operate, and that's exactly what they did here, and it led to a big gain.
Smith to throw on 1st and 10. Get that one to Charbonnet, complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
At the 49ers 38-yard line.
Now a run with Charbonnet. Only a couple on that one. It'll set up 3rd down.
It's a gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 3.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. And that is incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play. On 4th down, the veteran Jason Myers for the Seattle field goal. This is going to be from 53 yards out. Myers' kick is good. And the Seahawks are on the board. It's 7-3.
And I can tell you firsthand, Mike, when you find yourself trailing in a game, you don't feel very good about coming away with field goals. But in this case, it does get them a little bit closer and cut into this deficit.
He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. Here's the San Francisco offense, ready to take possession of the ball once more. The lead sits at 4. So we'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10. On the ground, it's Garendo. He'll be brought down after a short pickup to about the 29. Here's a 2nd and 9. They'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. They'll motion over Samuel. On third down, they'll set up to throw. Open man is Jennings. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on third down.
So far here early, Mike, the key for this offense has been their ability to maintain possession by converting on these third downs. It's going to be a big storyline the rest of the way. This defense has to find a way. When they force third down, they got to get off the field.
So Kittle comes in motion. And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play. That's exactly what they did.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. He'll look to throw. Off-balance throw. It's complete. That's how to dig yourself out of a hole. A pickup of 18. Much more manageable. 3rd and 2 coming up. Here comes Garenda. And he's got nowhere to go. The defensive front controlling the line of scrimmage there. And that is going to bring up 4th down.
You want to see linebackers play downhill, Mike, meaning there's not a lot of side-to-side pursuit. They're attacking the line of scrimmage, attacking the ball carrier. That's exactly what we saw out of this guy here. He's able to make the stop at the line of scrimmage and keep it to no gain.
The Seahawks offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They trail by 4. A touchdown gives them the lead. Drive begins with 1st and 10. The tight end Fant in motion. Off the play fake. It's Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf.
They've been a little up and down in this first half. I mean, they have less than 80 yards of total offense and halftime looms. So missed throws like that, those are missed opportunities. They've got to hit the plays when they have them if they want to have a chance to leave here with a win.
And will mark them down up beyond the 30.
I think the defender thought he had himself a pick here, Mike. He saw that curl coming the entire way, but unfortunately for him, it was a curl and go. They took him deep. Leads to a huge pickup. Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming, and he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
They'll go again here with Charbonnet. And they'll stop him. At least it's an improvement over the last play. They're not losing yardage, but it didn't gain any here. And now it's going to be 3rd down. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. 3rd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line. Here's their punter now, as he is on to kick it for Seattle. A fair catch here, called for and made beyond the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle, coming up now for 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, take it in over the middle. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Now they'll set up to throw. And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a 1st down. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Samuel has it working in the middle. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. But there is a flag down into the play. Back by the quarterback. Let's see. 1st and 10 now from the 36. This throw, left side, caught by Kittle. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8. Here's 2nd and 2. The Niners will use their 3rd and final timeout. So Jake Moody now out for the field goal. This from 45 yards away. Moody's kick is good. And the 49ers going to tack on 3 more, extending the lead here late in the 1st half.
And that's a really nice boost here before the break. I mean, you work the clock well, you're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum now going into the locker room at halftime.
And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. So we've reached halftime here in our Thursday Nighter to start the new NFL week as we send you back east to sunny Florida. Standing by with our EA Sports Halftime Report, it's the coach, Jonathan Coachman.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Greg in just a moment. But first, let's give everybody a look at what's coming up later this weekend around the NFL. A number of great games coming up this weekend, starting with the 2nd of the 3 London games this year, the Jags and Bears from Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the LA Chargers. And finally, on Monday Night Football, we wrap up Week 6 with Bills-Jets in the AFC East from MetLife Stadium. These 2 teams making their way back out of their locker room, so that means we're just about set for the 2nd half. And to bring it your way, we go back out to Mike
First half
and Greg.
Played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the 2nd half is underway. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He is in the midst of a sensational season, currently 2nd in the NFL in passing yards. Set to go now on 1st and 10. Right away, they'll set up to throw. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5. They'll throw out of the gun. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Out of the gun, he'll throw. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
A rare miss for a quarterback that we've seen really come out on fire throughout this entire contest. I mean, his completion percentage, Mike, is well above league average, and frankly, it's really the biggest reason why they find themselves out in front.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. The Seahawks offense getting ready for their opening possession of this 2nd half. Will try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground, Charbonnet. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one. We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
At the 32-yard line.
Here's a run inside, and it's Charbonnet. He'll get about 2. That's the safety, Talanoa Hufanga on the tackle. They need 8 as they come up for 3rd down. Working out of the gun, Smith. Connecting with the tight end. That's Fant. And it looks like he's going to have the 1st down. What great work after the catch to extend the drive.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on 3rd down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun, and he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Play action now. It's Geno. And that one just kept getting worse and worse until finally they bring him down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
Throwing on 2nd down, Smith. There's the big tight end, Fant. Look at the big guy rumble. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
There's a lot of factors that make this play so successful, Mike, and clearly the ability of this tight end to not only find the open space in the defense, but then after the catch to turn into a runner. That is very rare at the tight end position. We're seeing it more and more often, though, over the last couple years. And then the accuracy of the quarterback to not only deliver the ball to the open receiver, but to do it in a way that allows him to comfortably turn into a runner and not have to slow down and pick up those extra yards after the catch.
From back at the 13-yard line, it is 2nd and goal. Again, it'll be Charbonnet. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 10. 3rd and goal.
It's now 3rd and goal.
From the gun, it's Geno. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So defensively, there's always the initial pass coverage plan, and then when that breaks down and the quarterback goes into scramble mode, how fast can you then move on to the 2nd phase and what they call plaster, meaning find the nearest receiver and almost play a man-to-man. And it's exactly what they did here, and there was nowhere for the ball to go, and he's forced to just throw it away. It's always a little bit of a letdown, Mike. You find yourself deep in the red zone, and you have to settle for a short field goal like that. In this case, he's able to put it through, and they get 3.
And they'll bring him down just shy of the 30-yard line. The 49ers offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. Throwing now on 1st and 10. That's over the middle to Kittle. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. So from the 39, they come up on 1st and 10. On the handoff, it's Garenda. He'll push forward for about a yard. Stop is made by Jaron Reed. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. As the athletic training staff looks at him, we'll step away for a moment. He'll drop to throw. This one complete right side. And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
Rookie to rookie right there, Mike. And I'll tell you what, they've got some really good young pieces on this roster.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. to throw. He'll find his tight end, Kittle, on the right side. They'll come up here on 2nd down and 5. And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Nothing doing there. He'll go down behind the line.
This is a play we've seen this offense have success with in the past, but here you have to wonder if they maybe tipped their hand a bit because that one went nowhere.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And this is going to be incomplete. That is great work there, making things difficult defensively. It'll set up a 4th down. The 49ers out for the punt, as they'll say no to the long field goal and hope to pin them deep. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds. The Seahawks offense ready to take over possession of the football. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Smith in Jigba, the man in motion. And no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple. They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 24-yard line.
They'll go play action. It's Smith. Metcalf, left side. He's got it. He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. Here's 3rd and 2.
Makes it 3rd and 2.
From the shotgun, it's Smith. Oh, he doesn't put it away, and the ball's out, and the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
Now a 1st and 10 from the 38-yard line. Back to throw here to begin the drive. This to the right side, but it's going to wind up incomplete. They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. A short one there, caught by Kittle. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line.
A gain of 12.
Kittle's able to secure the catch and bring up a fresh set of downs, and he was the only tight end in the entire league last year, Mike, to go over the 1,000-yard mark. He only did it in 65 catches. Here's a guy that is an all-pro player year in and year out. There's not a whole lot in this game that he can't do.
They'll come to the line now on 2nd and 2. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. A throw there on 2nd down, going to be incomplete.
They couldn't quite connect there on that short pass, Mike, and I just think it's worth reminding everyone how different the concepts are down here in the red zone than what the rest of the game plan calls for in the normal part of the field.
Now, on 3rd and 2, they'll try and throw for it. And he's going to pick up the first down. He knew where that marker was and made sure he got beyond it.
This is a great example of where just having situational awareness is so critical in the huddle. When every one of those receivers, Mike, breaks the huddle and go line up, they've got to know where that first down marker is. If your route calls, get by it, secure the catch, and bring up a fresh set of downs. Nice job here by the defense. Did a good job just covering up everything for the most part. So once this ball was caught, really didn't have much of a choice but to just head out of bounds and pick up a modest gain.
So we'll take it to the other end as we are through 3. We'll have more Thursday Night Football after this. They'll break the huddle. It's 2nd and 5. Back to the air one more time. This one caught at the 4. And this drive's going to continue. He's taken down, but they are set up with 1st and goal. They'll look to throw yet again. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete. George Kittle was the intended target that time, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Go with their fullback trying to get it. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Kyle Juszczyk, touchdown, 49ers. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the 4th quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Makes the score Niners 17, Seahawks 6.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. He'll take it at the 12. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return. The home team's offense ready for this next possession. And look, they've been out of sorts throughout, Greg. They haven't had any answer for this pass rush all game.
Yeah, and it's really showing up in the sacks and also just in their ability to prevent any yards, any completions. This has just been a dominant pass defense performance here, and everything starts with the rush. The quarterback's uncomfortable. The clock gets sped up. He's got guys in his face. It's a lot easier to play defensive back and in some of these coverage units when you know that ball's got to come out fast, and right now they're teeing off and taking advantage of it.
On 2nd down, it's Gino. He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. And he might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down. From the shotgun, Smith. He's going to air one out for Metcalf. And he will score! Game on! DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seattle. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
And the Seahawks with another big moment. They'll try to add the 2-point conversion here.
The Seahawks will line up for the 2-point conversion.
Throwing is Smith. That's going to be incomplete. That would have been a tough grab. The collision jarred it loose. The try for 2 is unsuccessful. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. A safe kick taken at the 5. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The Niners offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time.
Heck of an effort by this runner, Mike, just to get back to the line of scrimmage. I think most backs around the league, that play would have resulted in a loss, but not this guy. Continued to fight, continued to do everything he could to prevent the loss, but it still stopped for no gain.
He'll get about 6 before he's taken down. This crowd into it now as we get to third down. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. Through the air, connecting with Debo. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
At this point in the game, Mike, it really starts coming down to the number of possessions. So that's a huge first down conversion. Fresh set of downs. Now, the balance is stay aggressive and maintain the ball, but also start working this clock.
The defense all over this one. They get him behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. On play action, he'll set up to throw. He's going to keep it himself.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
When you get the ball in this situation, what you're looking to do is not only end the drive with a touchdown to put the game away, but you'd love to chew up some clock. So with that incomplete pass now likely putting an end to this series, that's a big opportunity for them to try to close this game out.
Oh, but he cannot get away. Great job down there to hold him to a short return. The home team's offense ready to take over once again. The deficit is 5, so they'll try to put a drive together here, and they'll begin it with 1st and 10. Complete. Metcalf with the grab.
A gain of 5 brings up second and 5.
They'll stick to the ground. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35.
Well, Mike, you know the old saying, the more tight ends on the field, the better. And in this case, it worked out perfectly. A lot of big bodies on the field, hat for a hat. Nice job there by the back, picking up a good gain.
On play action, Smith. Outright Smith and Jigba has it. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
The tight end Fant in motion. They'll keep it on the ground. And he'll get this down inside the 40-yard line. That's a gain of 5 yards.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
A second down throw for Smith. Lock it on the slant. He's got it. It's a gain of 12 there. It's good for a Seahawks first down. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
This one into the hands of Smith and Jigba. And that'll go for a gain of 7, and it's going to set up third down.
That's a gain of 7. Brings up third and 3.
They'll run here.
If you send your field goal unit on the field, Mike, it gives you a chance to chip away at this deficit. But I think I'm keeping my offense on the field. I'm going to one of my critical plays on my call sheet. Keep this drive alive. The hope is to come away with 6.
It's only a yard, but a big yard. 4th and 1. They'll run for it with Charbonnet. And he's going to have the Seahawks first down. Well, that was a tough couple of yards to pick up, but they convert on 4th and 1.
First and 10 at the 16-yard line.
They'll drop to throw. Metcalf with the grab. The Seahawks are going to have first and goal as the tackle's made at about the 5-yard line.
And that's good for another Seahawks. First and goal at the 5-yard line.
Smith to throw. To the end zone there, but it is incomplete. DK Metcalf was the intended target. And it'll bring up second and goal. From the gun, it's Geno. That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. Charvarius Ward able to get the hand in there and make the play. Smith from the gun on third down. It is brought in the end zone. DK Metcalf. Touchdown, Seahawks. That's his second touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year.
So when you find yourself this tight to the goal line, Mike, the offense becomes a lot more restricted in as far as how deep you can throw the ball. The field is wider than it is long, and I think the idea here is let's spread them out. Let's put all of our eligibles out there and let the quarterback get a really good picture. Where are the holes in the coverage? Where are the one-on-one matchups that I like? And let's put this ball in the quarterback's hand. Let him make a good decision, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. To return is Ricky Pearsall. And he'll be taken down right at the 29-yard line. The Niners offense ready to get back at it. The deficit is 1 as they'll search now for that go-ahead score. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Now he'll air one out, and he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. So Kittle comes in motion. And the rush gets there. Down he goes. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts. The stoppage comes with just over a minute to play in this one. He'll try and get there on the ground. Pretty good effort on that one. It will not be enough. It's going to bring up fourth down. He'll drop to throw. He's got his tight end, Kittle. And they're going to get the first down. They were forced to go for it, and it's going to work out for them. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. The Seahawks scoop it up.
And there is the backbreaker, Mike. The one thing you can't have late in the ball game is a turnover. You're ready, you're up against the wall. You know you need a late score here to come back from behind, and let's give credit to this defense. They know they were a stop away from victory, and after forcing that late turnover, it looks like they're going to seal this one.
The home team's offense and Geno Smith getting ready for their next possession. Eddie has been in control of this offense. Want to run you through some of the action from earlier on. You've got the 2 touchdown passes, over 200 passing yards. He has been excellent all game long. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Victory formation, defense powerless to stop. And that should just about do it. Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee. It's a win here for the Seahawks. They get the victory away from home in the division. Those are so valuable. And they'll get another shot in their place next time later in the season. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. It's a win for the Seahawks. As we say, so long from Seattle.